Daryl Stefani. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Stefani.
Liner towards second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Polanco. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Reyes, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Stefani, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And this throw gets away from him. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Kenta Maeda gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And another foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
There's ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now in the box, Harold Castro, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Nobody out. Runner on first. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. No one out with a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Another try at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Number 49 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it is. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Nick Gordon.
Up next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So that'll bring up CJ3, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
CJ3.
First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Maeda, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Matt Vierling. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way.
Back outside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier, man at first after the 2-out walk. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Royce Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. In now, Daryl Stefani. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He drew a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Pitch on the way.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
The count 2-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kirilloff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0.
2-0.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Kepler comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
A 1-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
outside, and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home, and I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set, and the pitch. Alex Kirilloff will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he falls behind 0-2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in the speedy Nick Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Crone in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Nope. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, number 49. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's CK3 now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Runner at first here, one man out. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jorge Bonifacio. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Royce Lewis. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daryl Stefani. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A man at third with one away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Matt Vierling. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting, Grayson Grenier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0 on the way is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Now the 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Victor Reyes waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Tigers, number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Digging in now, Max Kepler. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
This is popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat.